Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's Benji. I'm here for a reading today. It's going to be a general reading, so if it resonates with you, it's for you, and if it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. I just want to say that my readings are general, so they're not specifically for anyone. I'm just doing this as a way to get better at it, and if you do resonate, then that's amazing. But if not, then obviously maybe another one will. So I hope that's understandable in the way I was saying. So let's get straight into this reading. And let's get the first card. See what we get. We have the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Seems like there's some sort of need going on. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's a need for something. I'm not sure what. A need for the truth. Need for the truth. Need for the truth. I feel like there's a lot of discipline on your side going on right now. So I just feel like there is a need for the truth and a need for discipline and maybe a need for using your head over your heart, because I feel like you use your heart a lot and there may be a situation where you need to be very disciplined. So that's the general energy that I'm getting today for today's reading. I'll get more cards as I normally do and see where we go. We have the Devil, so materialism, addiction, playfulness even. I feel like this need for the truth is giving me a vibe of I'm getting like a really tense feeling, like I can't really breathe. So I would say it's maybe addiction. That's what I'm getting from it. So I feel like it's probably an addiction of some sort towards something else. Maybe that's what's giving me the need at the beginning, because that first card does represent like poverty or need for like more. So the Devil really does suggest that there is this need for more. It could be an addiction of some sort. You need more for that, or a materialism thing. We had the Six of Cups pop out just now onto the ground. So Six of Cups, very interesting. This one always gives me like the Soul card. So I feel like it's bringing in the soul connection, as I'm going to call it, because a lot of people don't like when I use the word soulmate or twin flame interchangeably, because I do believe that you can have a twin flame connection with someone, which is ultimately this soul split in half in two different bodies, as I believe. And I believe that a soulmate connection can be the same person. It's very rare, but it can happen. But anyways, we don't have to get into that. But this card really gives me a connection. So I feel like this is giving me the vibe of there is a connection with someone here. It's almost like I feel like what I'm getting is that someone's going to come in and that they're going to help you. I think they're going to help you heal. I'm just getting the feeling of like pink, specifically a pink fluffy cloud just surrounding me, and it's very warm like love. All right, let's get some more cards. I hope everyone's having a good day. Also, if you do resonate with this readings, please give a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment if you feel like it. The Hermit. The Hermit gives me the sense of like going through the shadows, walking through your shadows, and basically being alone. I feel like at the moment you might be quite in solitude, but I feel like that as the universe's plan, solitude is where the most growth happens. Obviously, the light does symbolize to me that you have this hope. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. So I do think there's some serious healing going on within you. And I do think there is going to be someone else that is genuine towards you, that like actually helps you heal. And I think you would know who this person is. Let's get some more cards. We have Justice. So Justice is giving me the good vibe of like, it's giving me a good vibe. I feel like things are working out. That's how I feel. It's working out. Justice really gives me like, there are situations that happen, and if they're not, the universe doesn't like it, then sometimes it will like break the situation. So kind of like cause and effect. So it's almost like the truth and all those things as well. It also gives me a sense of healing, because justice can bring healing as well. Page of Wands. I feel like it's almost like exploration, excitement, having a new lease on life. Let's say that. Just feel like nature is a good place right now. I will show the cards because sometimes I forget to show them. So we'll just go through them. I'll show them. Devil. I also forget to do this sometimes. And I know I should, so that I can like prove at least that these are the cards. So we have those. Page of Wands gives me like new adventure and kind of exploring the unknown, which is kind of fun. I like the unknown. I know it doesn't seem like that because I read tarot cards, but a lot of the time, I don't really ask the tarot cards things for the future specifically for myself, but I do it for more like helping my inner growth. That's what I hope to do here on YouTube for general readings. All right, so a new sense of feeling and finding a new feeling. I do feel like there is still baggage, obviously. Sometimes it can be so hard to let go of baggage because memories and things. So I feel like sometimes you have to just like let it go in a way like to the universe, but it will always still kind of be there in a sense. So this card really gives me the energy of moving forward, but still having those things, but it doesn't hinder your progress. So we have that card, which is the Six of Swords. We have another card here, Rebirth. Rebirth really interesting because this is a card specific to this deck. And this one here really gives a sense of rebirth, right? Like it's like you've been in the darkest place, in the shadows, as the Hermit, and it would suggest. And this reading would suggest that you are going through an immense healing phase, which is really beautiful to me, and I'm proud of you if you wanted to hear that, because it's something that I do all the time. It happens to me all the time, and it's just really interesting that the Rebirth card comes out because it's a real sense of renewal, and it backs up the card, the Page of Wands just before, that it's like a new lease on life. A whole damn rebirth. So I can't help but think rebirth as in like when I play games, and there's rebirths. But anyway, it's like a new power. Yeah, like a new power. You like get stronger from it. Okay. The next card is the Four of Swords. So it's definitely like resting and stuff. There's been a lot of that going on. I feel like a lot of sleeping, a lot of resting, a lot of just chilling out and doing things. I do believe that after the rebirth, you'll feel really fresh and new, and you might want to just take some time to feel resting. Resting in the way like maybe you'll socialize, or you'll have some sort of activity that makes you smile, because I feel like the rest and respite part of this has already kind of happened. This is more just like filling your spirit, if that makes sense. Filling your spirit, like filling your cup up, like with the things that make you genuinely happy. That's what I get from that card. Today I am going to do the Starseed Oracle and affirmation, and I might do a couple of hidden heart secrets. But we'll grab some more cards just to do a couple more and see where we go. All right, we'll end with this card because I feel like that's a good card, and it was definitely telling me that I should probably end with this card. The Magician. Manifestation is taking place, in the physical and in the spiritual for you. You may not be able to see it. You may not be able to feel it. A lot of the time, manifestation is about doing the manifestation and then letting it go and, detaching from it completely. And then out of the blue one day, like I can vouch for this. I've done it, like unless it was a coincidence, but I've manifested things, and I feel like the Magician comes out when the universe is trying to tell you that like this is the right path, this is the right way, it's happening. Don't worry, my child. That's what I'm getting, and that it will all be okay. It's kind of interesting that card gives me that. It's definitely taking place in the spiritual, like it's happening there, and it is coming to fruition in the physical. All right, so that is the main part of the reading. So if you did enjoy that, it'll resonate, let me know, comment, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell, all notifications, and leave a like. That would be amazing. I'm going to move on to the next part of this reading because I like doing the comprehensive thing. And we'll start with the affirmations. We'll do affirmations. Just whatever wants to come out, and we'll do those. The Wheel of Fortune. I am flexible and open to life's possibilities. It's definitely lining up. All right. There we go. I am proud of what I have achieved, and I deserve recognition for it. The Six of Wands. Well, I realized that I said I am proud of you for all the hard work essentially before. You do deserve recognition because it is hard work. Death. I embrace change in all its forms. So we have the Death card here, and we had the Rebirth card there. So it's such a beautiful change. That's what I can see. Ace of Pentacles. I'm open to receive everything the universe has to offer me. I really do believe that is the universe backing me up and saying that the plan is taking place, the journey is unfolding, and you're on the right path. And it's saying that you need to be open to receive everything the universe has to offer you, not just maybe the good things or the bad things, everything. It's like doing this. All right. So now I'm going to move on to the hidden heart secrets. We'll just get some hidden heart secrets from you about the situation specifically from this reading. So let's dive deep and get a couple of these cards out. I love when I see that card. My face always does that. Oh wow, we have a card that flew like far, far away. Far, far away. Far, far away. Back into frame. All right. Oh, this card. This card represents what it did. It's elusive. This card was elusive. It was really far away. It flew so far away. I see dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Ooh. What I get from that card is that I feel like sometimes you can be dishonest with yourself and you can trick yourself. So I really feel like that's what I'm getting from that card, because I did ask specifically what's hidden in your heart about this situation. So I'm just going to leave that with you, and that's just what I feel. We have it releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. So maybe this is just something that's going to happen. I feel like growth's going to happen, and I feel like you'll be able to be like, and release it. We have influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. So what I'm getting from this is that there are people, or there might be people around you that could be making it hard for your spiritual growth or something like that. Sometimes bad influences can really hinder your progress. We have past life, and this is the one that made me smile like a big cheeser. And it says deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. It's really trying to tell you something here. It's trying to get you to learn. And I feel like at the beginning of this one, I felt like addiction was like a big one. But we all have addiction, and I'm not like hating on anyone for addiction. Like, I have addictions. We all do. So it's really interesting because it's like repeated patterns and karmic lessons. Like, it's the feeling that I'm getting is almost like it's a historical feeling, like it's a lot, like it feels like a lot, like it feels like 1,000 years of pain. And I don't know where that's coming from, but that's what it feels like. It almost feels like it's come from like a long time of passed down traumas and ancestral. Yeah. So that's what it feels like. It's a lot. Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. That's obviously an obvious feeling. I feel like being alone can be the worst feeling in the world. So I don't really know how to tell anyone how to be alone. But it's like one of those things where I think after a while, for me at least, being in solitude or being alone, it was more like I got to a place where I became happy with my own company, and I was smiling, and I am smiling, and like I just feel like it's definitely a journey, and it's definitely a thing that takes patience and gratitude and a whole shift of perspective sometimes. Foundation, establish family and security. I feel like this is something that a lot of people would like, because obviously family and security and being established are those things that kind of ground us into society. If you're not these things, I wouldn't want to make you feel like you should be these things, because the fear or like the self-doubt can stop you from getting the foundation. So I really just urge you to like let go of those fears. And having a foundation is a really good thing. I really do think that security, being established, and maybe a family one day. I know for me, being alone and not having any family that I really, I have some family, but we don't communicate or whatever. So for me, I'm not really looking for a family, but like kind of. I think my soul's looking for a family, so I think my soul family is my family, and I hope you guys don't mind that because I I know I'm like rambling now, but I really just want to say that personally, I've been super grateful lately, and just I haven't always been like that. The journey, and I have seen so much truth and like divine truth and spiritual awakening, and there's a lot going on in my life right now. But all the comments and the things that resonate and all the things that are kind of lining up and stuff, I just want to say thanks universe, and thanks to all of you, and thanks soul family, because I've never felt more happiness inside here in my whole entire life. I don't want to cry, but I can feel tears being created. But yeah, it really means something to me. Anyway, let's move on. We have Nourish, excuse me, which is self growth, self focused, and soul finding. Which is kind of like what I've been doing for a long time, and I know a lot of you will probably be doing that too. And the last one is resistance, which I think is really interesting, because the feeling that I'm getting from this is that there is somebody that really likes you, or there's somebody that you really like. Either way, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. I feel like it's a feeling of like you really like someone, or someone really likes you, and it's been suppressed. I would say be confident and release the fears and things like that. And sometimes maybe just take a step back for a moment and see the bigger picture and like the bigger perspective. That's what I'm getting. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for bawling. I promised myself that I wasn't going to be like that. Okay, let's move on to the star seeds and get some messages from them today. I think it's only fitting. All right. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. This is definitely giving me the vibe of like what I've been talking about. I feel like it is happening. There's a spontaneous awakening definitely within myself too. The activation, you've been activated. It's like I'm charged up and feeling activated. You know that song by Cher Lloyd? I'm sorry. And integration, which is, I feel like, integrating the shadows and everything like into, I don't know anything about it, but I do feel like I know about integration. I have a feeling like integrating and becoming one with your true self is what I'm getting. The blue flame. It is time. We have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. This is definitely giving me manifestation vibes. And it is about devotion and potency and intention, and you have to believe, right? Like I feel like when it comes to magic, and a lot of people say that it's not magic, but it kind of is a little bit of magic. I see it as magical. It's like our own little magical world in the real world. Um, but yeah, I feel like Make Your Life Like a Moving Prayer really gives me manifest, and you can't ever stop manifesting. You have to stay like in that positive space and know that it's going to happen, and like just like it's assumption, like assumption, law of attraction, that kind of stuff. Let's get some more messages. Alrighty. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Wow. What I get from that one is that I think you're on the level of like visionary status, and a visionary is someone that sees things in a different way, or can make a change, or has a vision of something and can make it happen. That's what I get from that one. I do think that you have that energy. You're a big picture thinker. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. I feel like it's talking to me. Because I feel like I've done this before. I did it when I was younger, but like I felt like I did it before when I was younger. Like when I did it when I was younger, like I knew that, like I knew how to do it. Picked them up when my parents were like, what? So I feel like this has to represent the reading today and not me, because I can relate to this reading. And I think it's a very general reading. And I think a lot of you could probably relate to this too. If I could relate to it, it's just very general. This one is very interesting. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. It's like you're remembering. It's like you're remembering how to do it and all the things that you have learned. And it's like a super speed activation. And I think I said that in a reading the other day. It's like it's super fast forwarded right now for you, because you're like going through this awakening, because I'm guessing you're one of the 144,000 chosen ones. If that's the case, that's the vibe I'm getting. Hi Wreath, longing for home, homesick for the stars. What I'm getting from this reading is that this life is your last incarnation before you move on to the next life. So you don't have to be reborn on Earth, because you're in that last stretch of your journey and learning. I know that's a big, bold claim, but that's what I get from that one. I feel very at peace, though. Very, very peaceful. Very peaceful knowing that. Yeah. I do believe that it could be my last incarnation as well. Don't ask me how I know that. It's just something that has always kind of been there. Figured out I was an old soul when I was younger. Let's do one more. Double mission. Lightworker, Starseed. Serve the world by being you. So this is definitely a reading for all the starseeds out there, for all of the light workers, for the chosen ones. This is for you. So if you do end up seeing this, please let me know. Well, I'm going to do one more thing, and that is Gaia. Is it Gaia? Yeah, we'll do some Gaia. We'll do like one or two from Gaia, and then we'll leave it for today. Yeah, this reading's been really cool. I freaking love this reading. It's so beautiful. It's given me so much, so I hope it gives you some stuff too. Achievement. Keep focused on your dream. Some nice reassurance. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. It's happening. It really is. Rising above. Clarity, freedom, and solution. Breaking free from old karmic hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter, which is like manifestation. This is like you're on that level of where like you have the power and the magic in you, the depth, the balance and stuff. So I think that's why it says hidden path, because I'm essentially trying to tell you that you have a gift that's watching this, and you are powerful. That's what I get from this reading. Lost love, surrender, healing, and release. I feel like that's a very simple way of telling you to surrender the feelings to the universe so that you can heal and release, so that it doesn't hinder your progress. And we have Winter's End again. We got that the other day, like in every reading. Regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. So there's definitely hope. Like the Hermit with the light. Okay, well, if you resonated with this reading today, please like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And also feel free to share these readings if you like, if you want to help me out grow or whatever. But I will see you in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.